Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you have been watching for a while, you know that I am trying to find kind of the best self-defense option out there. There are so many different kinds. What we say in anesthesia is there are 1,000 ways to give anesthesia. No way is right and no way is wrong. But in the world of home defense, there are many options. You can go pistol, you can go shotgun, you can go carbine. Many different calibers are available. There's so many different factors to figure in. Now that I'm suppressed, I've got some different options. 300 blackout suppressed, so we won't blow out eardrums, and 223 suppressed, very high speed projectile that can inflict a lot of damage. Shotguns are very powerful, but then you worry about over penetration, especially with like a 1 ounce slug or buckshot, where you've got these pellets that are just traveling at immense speed. Same with these projectiles. Anyway, I'm rambling. This is something that I've been wanting to do for a while. I got these quite a while ago. This is the Hornady Critical Defense 73 grain FTX projectile. On the box, it is claiming to be traveling at 2790 feet per second at the muzzle. So we've got the chronograph set up. We are going to test this in the gel, probably from about 25 yards or so. I'm definitely not going to do this super close, so we'll have to set up the gel a little further down than our normal pistol tests. But let's run some rounds through the chronograph, get some speeds, see how fast they're going. And I'm going to take my ears off actually, because this would be a home defense setup, and being that it would be suppressed, I would not have ears on. All right, so different string than before. We're gonna run some rounds through. 2486, 2478, 2513, 2472, 2460. So considerably slower on the chronograph than in real life. So it doesn't say what length barrel it was tested out of. I would have to assume it was a 16-inch barrel. Oh yeah, no, I don't know, it doesn't say. But this is a 13.9-inch barrel, so not too much difference. Yeah, interesting with the speeds. How will that translate into the gel? I don't know. We're just gonna have to find out. I am soaked. This is the end of my filming session, so we're gonna get the gel set up a little bit down the ways, get all the cameras set up, and then see if we can get it on the first shot. All right, we've got the gel set up down there. I've got a block that's somewhat used, and then a block behind it as a backup block. I just did a test with the Federal HSTs, and I needed that back block. This one's traveling at 2,400 something feet per second. I actually forgot to look at the average. And I'm expecting this to go, I don't know, I'm usually wrong. I don't think it's gonna fragment. It's supposed to flower out a little bit. I don't know. I just hope I hit it on the first shot. All right. That was a direct hit. Let's see. Slightly low shot. It went in right there, and then it definitely fragmented 100% like that Winchester silver tip. So it didn't over penetrate into the second block. it just fragmented all out. That's going to be a pain in the butt when I have to melt this down. But let's take it back to the house and we'll talk about it. Back at the house, recap time. If you watched my video that I put out 2 days ago with the Federal HSTs, the 9 versus the 40 versus the 357 SIG, same thing. I filmed all of those about 3 weeks ago. So busy, and I finally got around to editing and filming this outro. But really good numbers. I had to go back and watch the footage again because it was so long ago and so much has happened since then. But in the beginning, I said I didn't know how long of a barrel the test barrel was, and it turns out on their website, they said that it is a 24-inch barrel, 24-inch test barrel. So I don't know why they did that. I don't know why they do a test barrel that is not a practical application for a home defense situation. I cannot think of a single person that would use a 24-inch barrel as their home defense. So their 2800 advertised speed, or 2790, we have 2800 feet per second out of our 223 73 grain projectile. Well, that's because you're using something that's really not practical. So that's a little misleading, but I feel that I got good speeds out of it. I think they're around 2500 feet per second. And this is what the projectile looks like. It's got their red tip in the beginning, the FTX projectile to help get through the denim. Of course, I did not use any denim. I'm gonna have to get to that eventually, but really good baseline test. There wasn't any over penetration. It fragmented as soon as it hit the gel. Plenty of energy. You saw it jiggle. It was a lower shot, but you saw that lower corner kind of fold in and whatnot. Plenty of energy. This will definitely do the job. I think what I want to do is do a wall with the gel behind it, because I think that's ultimately what I want to avoid in a home defense situation. That's over penetration into somebody else. But with the penetration of plain gel, I really don't think it's going to go through gel, through a wall, into somebody else or something else. So it would really be on your misses, which if you train enough, you minimize or totally negate your misses, because that is what you want in an ultimate self-defense situation, is pure accuracy. And it doesn't matter what projectile you use. So I do want to find some other rounds that flower out versus fragment. I don't really know if they exist because these rounds are traveling so fast, but I do have a couple of ideas up my sleeve. I did find that Hornady 300 Blackout, a 190 grain, the subsonic. I'm really interested in trying those in the gel because those are going to be traveling 1.5 times slower than these 223. So that's going to be coming up, but I think I need to melt down that gel and or get a new block. I'm going to have to separate pistol rounds like these HSTs and a rifle, because the rifle, the fragment, it's really a pain in the butt to filter all those out. But with a plain projectile like this, where it comes out in one piece, definitely easier to manage in terms of recycling the gel. Anyway, critical defense Hornady 73 grain 223, pretty good home defense, self-defense round, and I will not hesitate to load up a couple of magazines with these in the interim until I get those 300 Blackout rounds tested. So that's going to do it for this one. Let me know what you think down below. Like and subscribe, leave a comment in the comment section below. We'll see you in the next video.